Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All is well, parents. Sorry for because of some technical issue, we were not able to connect it. But now we are live, and I guess we all are waiting for you all. There was a technical hitch. What? Parents, please wait. We are waiting for the others to join. Now everything is set right. As they say, result normally, keeps us on the waiting time. So please wait for some time. Most of the parents have started joining now. Now I hope my audio is clear to you all. Kindly type me in my chat box if you are able to hear me. Okay, great. So you all are able to hear me now. So I can consider that. And waiting for few more parents because we already sent them the message and we are waiting for them to join. So kindly bear with us for another 2 minutes. Let them join and then we will start the session. My chat box is on. In case if you want to type something, some or the other, input to me, please do that. I'll prefer to reply. We'll utilize this main time for this some constructive work. In case if you have any specific doubt, question in your mind, feel free and ask. And meantime, the others, they will also prefer to join us. I hope the online classes are going on the way we have planned it. Let us take a recap of what all we did in last 1 month. Last 1 month, we opted for the online classes right from the nursery to the grade. All the classes are moving well. Initially, the classes, we planned couple of classes and then slowly and steadily we have added the number of classes also. As on date, almost everywhere, in the best possible way, the classes are moving on, except at sometimes some technical issue which occurs. But otherwise, in most of the cases, at least 99%, we are getting the better accuracy for all our online classes. Connectivity is also coming out, and I guess students are also enjoying it. In fact, we are planning in times to come the few more activities for the students, so that they can learn many more things by doing also, because by doing one can learn many more things, and that's the reason that we are planning few more activities also for them. Apart from that, I guess if you look at into the academics also we have started. We have already shared with uh, with every student the book links also. Most of the books are already been shared. Those are the e-books. Apart from that, I guess we have already allocated one mentor for every child. So after every 20 students or the 20 parents, we have one mentor, and the mentors are also working hard. They are giving their best. Every day the assignments, home is also shared with the students and the parents so that they can complete it. 3 to 4 hours of academics followed by some activities at home. I'm sure they must be learning it. Uh, my voice is not audible. That's what Sahil's parents are saying. Once again, I'm asking the same thing. In case if there is any voice related problem, please text me in the chat box. Okay. Doke is, they are saying it's audible. It is audible, sir. Okay. Then the Sahil parents, can they once again type it whether they are getting my voice or not? It's audible, sir. That's what most of the parents are sharing with me. Okay, great, great. Fine. So I'm presuming now I am audible and you all are able to, have a better communication with me. My chat box is also on. In case if you have any specific question, doubt, feel free. My chat box is on. So I was just sharing with you about what all we did before we move on to an actual session, because I'm just waiting for a few more parents to join. As the session got delayed, so probably the few more parents, those were expecting the link, we already shared with them, and I'm sure now slowly and steadily they all are joining us. Well, no issue. Meantime, we can utilize this time slot. If you look at the situation, the way the things are moving out, in the month of the March, the first lockdown came out. Then in the month of April, again, the lockdown got extended. Now we are talking about the lockdown till the 17th. But then there are still states like Telangana and others, they have already extended the lockdown to the 29th of May. If you look at the situation in Aurangabad, I think it is, day by day it is worsening. Today's number, we already crossed the 100 plus positive patients of coronavirus, which is very sad thing that from only one particular area, the 70 uh, people, they are affected because of this coronavirus. Their testing results came out today. I'm sure you all updated on that front. But then the situation as it is moving out, I know it is slightly deteriorating in Aurangabad also, and likewise in the entire Maharashtra state also. So it appears being at home, we all are safe, and we need to be at home only for a long time. And that's the reason, right from the beginning, we are saying the schools are closed, but education is not, and probably we'll have to continue that for a little longer time now. So, since we are not having any other option than this, earlier we were of the opinion, why not to give the results 1:1, because we were very much hopeful that maybe by the month of the May everything will become normal, and then again we can have 1:1 interaction within every parent, and can have the counseling, can have the discussion with reference to your ward's performance. The class teachers, they were also keen to share this kind of an interaction, but unfortunately the today's situation has forced us to have the online result, and that's the reason today this live session is all about. Today we have planned this live session when the things were very clear to us. Probably it will take a long time for we all, to have an actual classroom and actual interaction along with your wards in the school premises. So then we took the decision, why not to have a proper way of communication with you through the online. And the way every day the students they are attending the classes, likewise we have also planned in by Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, the 2 days are kept reserved for the result sharing. How it will be the entire process also I want to brief you today. But meantime, if you have any specific question, feel free and ask. One good thing is, uh, as per the rules which came out from the education department, that all the students, those who are studying till the grade 9, need to be promoted. And keeping that in mind, we have already promoted all the students. So the result, one part is very clear, that all the students have successfully entered into the next academic year. But with what percentage they are entering it, and for that purpose only the counselings and the interactive sessions are planned. Well, so I guess apart from all these, as now this more number of parents are joining us, I guess now we need to start the session. If you look at why we opted for the online, I have already made it clear. Once again, I'll prefer to make it clear to you all. Looking at the present scenario, we have decided why not to have the online result sharing with you all. Well, the mark sheets, the actual mark sheet, every child will be getting it once the school reopens. But then the result, with what percentage they are entering into the next academic year, well, for that purpose, you'll have to wait for some time and the results will be made available to you now onwards. So now onwards, how the process will be, that I'll prefer to brief you. Along with that, I also want to discuss with you about the online testing. The online classes are going on. That's an initiative taken by us. Right from the nursery to the grade 10, the online classes are going on. Recently, we had the testing. We have developed our own testing software, and through which, again, the tests are also on. The online tests are going on. We have tested with the grade 10 students the online test, and now for the entire school, right from the grade 2 to grade 10, for everyone now, we'll be starting the online test. So, how these online tests will be, how the schedule will be, that all will be explained to the kids on Monday in their respective classes. And we will prefer to start these online testing, for which they will have to move our website, and through the website there is a little formality which includes entering the name of a child. Once you make it to our website, which is a gurukulschool.net, and then if you move on to the useful links, in the useful link you will find the test, online test. Just click on to the online test and one form will come out, wherein the students they are supposed to write their name. For the younger ones of the students of grade 2 3, parents they can do that. Enter the name of a kid, enter the mobile number. Once you do that, you will be getting an OTP. Enter that OTP, and then for onwards, for all the tests, the access is available. The access will be available to an every registered student of the school. This is just to check it out, the mobile numbers, and the official registration of an every child. That's the reason that we're running all these tests starting from the next week for your lovely ones. So these tests are basically planned arising out of whatever the interaction we had in the classrooms which are going on. So the academics is also moving, and with reference to that academics, we have planned a certain test for every student. Well, so this is all about the online testing, one more initiative from the school side. But yes, these all are the tests for the coming academic year. What's about the last academic year? And for that purpose, everything was over. Even the exams got over on time. Luckily, the last paper got over, and then we all were forced to have the lockdown situation. Since the tests were over, the checking part was also, the all the school teachers they opted for the checking of the papers on time. The results are also available with us, and now all these results we want to share with you and your lovely ones. The process, how the process will be. The process, before we understand the process, please understand the objective behind the process. The objective behind the process is we are not interested in just sharing the marks that out of 100 the child has scored 70 marks or the 80 marks. The more important to us than these numbers, what lies ahead of a child, what are the potential areas of a child, and that's the reason we will prefer to have 1:1 interaction of the parents along with the child and the class teacher. Please try to understand, in spite of this lockdown situation, the school is ready to have the personal interaction with an every parent with the class teacher. Now, what is the reason? The reason is, even if a child has scored some X percentage, is it the end of the road? No, it is not the end of the road. It is probably the beginning. The child is moving from one grade to the other grade. And as we are saying right from the beginning, every child is unique. हर बच्चे में कुछ ना कुछ अलग बात है. So let us try to identify that area. And at the same time, the school is also saying jack of all and master of at least one. So it clearly indicates if a child is not good in the mathematics, how he can, improve in the mathematics. What all he or she has to do it. That's the reason the counseling is required, and the alone marks is not enough. And so the school opted for 1:1 interaction with every parent along with their ward. And for that interaction, a certain time limit will be given to you. So what exactly will happen now onwards? The process is something like this. You all will get the meeting ID along with the password and time from the class teacher. Step number one, as soon as I complete my talk, you all will be getting the meeting ID, password, and time from your class teacher, from your ward's class teacher. Please stick to your time. If the time is given as tomorrow 8 बजकर 5 minutes, so please ensure that you are present during that time. Since we are planning, please try to understand we are planning this 1:1 interaction for all 1,500 plus students. So it's going to take the time. So punctuality will help you out. Since these all are through the meeting ID and the way we are regular classes are going on, rest assured on that front, the way today we have faced this technical problem, tomorrow onwards you will not be, because today's talk is through the other channel. Since I wanted to address all the parents of the school, so we opted for this particular channel. Well, so please stick to your time. The time limit for every parent we have planned 5 to 7 minutes of time. Please ensure that the marks, as soon as you are getting the marks, start interacting, and please keep in mind that there is a next parent who is also waiting. So in every time, only one parent will be available in that room along with the class teacher. So one teacher, parents, and one more teacher to support. The class teacher will be available in the meeting room. And of course, as soon as that interaction is over, the next parent will be taken in. So we'll prefer to have a best possible interaction with every student. Our teachers are equipped with everything along with their marks, their remarks, and everything. So please ensure that you are sticking to your time limit and completing it. Apart from this, the results we have planned starting from the tomorrow morning 8 a.m. onwards. So the few classes will be able to complete tomorrow, and the few classes will be completing it on Sunday. So please ensure the way the time and the slot is given to you, which may be of a Saturday or which may be of a Sunday. But then this time we'll have to utilize the 2 days instead of one day. So I hope you all are able to, you all can understand what kind of the laborious work all the teachers they need to carry out, so that the best possible results can be given to your lovely ones. That's the only reason, right from the High Court Delhi to the most of the citizens, they are respecting and they are saying that online teaching is not that easy as compared to the conventional teaching. Even it has been acknowledged by the High Court. I am sure that you must have read those news also, and that's the reason one particular moment is also going on. Hashtag Salam Teachers. That drive is also going on. The people are coming out with the drives like the support teachers, support school also. Because all our schools, these schools, they really need the best possible support from the parents. And I am very happy on that front that from my school at Gurukul Olympiad School, not only the students are unique, but I can say now the parents are also unique the way they are supporting it. Try to understand for the pre-primary, that's nursery, senior KG and the junior KG kids, wherein for every lecture, a student of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years old, and along with that particular student, mother or the father, they are also sitting and they are enjoying the process of learning. Most of the parents are sharing with us, sir, we are really enjoying it. And that's the reason that we opted for certain challenges for the parents also. At times will be the cooking challenge with them, at times will be painting challenge with them. Likewise, multiple activities which came out. So on the similar lines, all these activities we are again, passing on it to the grade 1 onward students also, so that the students and the parents, they all can enjoy the entire process. That makes me to say that not just the school students are unique, but the parents, luckily, which we have, they are also the unique. And that's the reason that we are, every time, whatever is an interaction, we always prefer to discuss with an every parent as a family, that we all are a family, and a golden triangle which always works out. We will ensure from our side that no students, because of any reason, he will not miss it out anything as far as the academics is concerned. From our side, we are ready to support every student, no matter how much time it takes, no matter how much laborious it is going to be for us. That's the reason that the initiative we have taken up, you know the initiatives like mentoring, group mentoring is going on every day. The students and the parent, every day the students and the parents are being called by our teachers also. They are working hard on everything, because we are very clear, we want every student to succeed in this process. And that's the reason, when we want every student to succeed in this process, it is utmost important that we all as a family need to work it out. This is a difficult time. This is a difficult time for everyone. When it is a difficult time for everyone, we all have to stand tall and we all have to face the challenges. We are even respecting the circulars which are being issued by the government of Maharashtra Education Department. We are also respecting the circulars which are being issued by the CBSE, NCERT, and multiple things which are coming up to us. All these circulars. Recently, today also we have received one circular from the government of Maharashtra, which is with reference to, this is in Marathi, so I will read it. महाराष्ट्रातील शैक्षणिक संस्थांमध्ये सन 2020 आणि 21 या शैक्षणिक वर्षाकरता शुल्क वाढ न करण्याबाबत, वी आर स्टिकिंग टू दॅट. वी हॅव नॉट ऍडेड a single rupee extra fee for anyone. The way the last year fees, we are maintaining the same one. Again, the Shashan Nirnay, that means the government order which is in Marathi, which I will read it for you. पालकांच्या सोयीच्या दृष्टीने शैक्षणिक वर्ष 2019-20 व 2020-21 मधील देय अथवा शिल्लक फीस वार्षिक म्हणजे अॅन्युअली एकदाच न घेता मासिक और त्रैमासिक जमा करण्याबाबत चा पर्याय देण्यात यावा. फॉर द सेट ऑफ द पेरेंट्स, दोज हू कॅनॉट पे the entire fees, they need to be given an option. Those who can pay, they can, but then those who have a problem, the school is also ready to respect that. Not only that, for this academic year, the point number 2 says that शैक्षणिक वर्ष 2020-21 साठी कोणती फीस वाढ करू नये. We have already stick to that. The way the last year fees, the same we are charging it. शैक्षणिक वर्ष 2020 आणि 21 साठी, because of this lockdown time, the parents, those who want to pay it, for them the online facility need to be made available. That's what this particular circular is saying. We are following that also. So parents, we are respecting to every possible academic circulars. We are ensuring that there are some set of the parents, they may be having genuine difficulties. For those set of the parents, their wards will always, right from the beginning we have made it very clear, they will not miss out a single lecture. Apart from that, please try to understand and respect to the spirit of the teachers also and the entire staff which is connected with us. So the Salam teachers and the Salam, the drives which are going on as the support teachers and the support school, they are also saying that the set of the parents in the private schools, the most of the parents and the those who can pay need to pay their fees. If they can pay their fees online, a lump sum, if it is possible for them. For the sake of the parents, anyway you have to pay it later on. But in the sake of the parent, those who want to pay it in lump sum, they can. Most welcome. This will be a great help to the school system also, because for a long time we all may have to rely on the digital system, and for that purpose we also need the support from the entire team. more than 200 plus families they are connected with us, and we want to pay them on time so that during this lockdown time their family members they also can have a better life. At least during this lockdown time we don't want to create any kind of a panic situation for our staff members also, and for that purpose the support, a tiny support from every parent is expected, and that support is all about paying the fees on time. That's it. That's what we want. Whatever is your fees dues, if you can pay it lump sum, pay it. If you can pay it in installment, you can pay it in installment. Want to pay some or the other part of the fees, pay it the way it is comfortable and convenient to you. You please pay it so that we'll be able to maintain this wheel. We'll be able to run the show in the best possible way. That's an humble request from my side to all the parents. Probably you might have noticed, because of this lockdown situation and this, the way the situation is moving out of control. Probably this is the second time I am making this appeal. The few parents they have respected to my first appeal also, and they have already paid. We are thankful to them, and we expect the same kind of gesture from the other parents also. Well, apart from this, I guess for the result, as you all are ready, result process is also made clear to you all, and in times to come, we will prefer to have the online classes. We will ensure that no student is missing it out any particular thing. Only my request to all the parents is please ensure that the proper data is available at with them. Since the tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, these 2 days are dedicated only for the results, so there will not be any class for the grade 2. I mean the student those who have moved from grade 1 to the grade 2, to the 7 student those who have moved from from a particular grade 7 to the grade 8. So for all this set of the students, tomorrow we will not be having the classes. So the classes will be running only for tomorrow, only for the grade 9 and grade 10, because their result we have already shared. 9th और 10th के बच्चों के रिजल्ट हमने ऑलरेडी शेयर कर दिए, इसलिए उनके क्लासेस कल शुरू रहेंगे. उनके लिए डाउट क्लियरिंग क्लासेस, द वे दोज आर प्लान्ड, दोज विल मूव ऑन. But for the sake of the parents, for the sake of the students, those who were earlier in last year from grade 1 to the grade 7, now they are moved from grade 2 to the grade 8, जिसलिए हम बोलते हैं M2 to M8. ये जो मूविंग टू ग्रेड 2 एंड मूविंग टू ग्रेड 8, इन बच्चों के क्लासेस, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस कल नहीं होंगे. उसके जगह पर उन लोगों को रिजल्ट्स मिलने वाले हैं, एंड ऑल दीज रिजल्ट्स विल बी मेड अवेलेबल टू देम the way I have already mentioned through the meeting ID. आपको as soon as my talk is over, the class teachers they will prepare by the end of the day, आज ही के आज आप लोगों को एक मीटिंग आईडी और पासवर्ड मिलेगा along with the time slot. उस पर्टिकुलर टाइम स्लॉट पर मे बी द टाइम स्लॉट मे बी ऑफ अ सैटरडे और मे बी ऑफ अ संडे. आपको जो भी टाइम स्लॉट दिया जा रहा है उस पर्टिकुलर टाइम स्लॉट पर you as a parent along with your ward you can enter. मतलब आप अपने घर में ही हो, बस उस मीटिंग आईडी, जूम मीटिंग आईडी को ऑन करना है और आप मीटिंग में चले जाओगे. वहां पर आपको क्लास टीचर आपको दिखाई देंगी, एंड along with the class teacher one more teacher will be available as a support to the system. Please ensure you are supposed to stick to the timings in time and the out time also, because when you are inside there is a someone else also. Once you complete your time, someone else is also waiting for his turn to come, so they will be in the waiting room. As soon as your turn is over, the second parent will be called inside the meeting. I hope this is clear. The moment you complete your interaction with class teacher, please ensure that you are leaving the meeting so that the other person will be able to move in. I hope this process is clear to you all. In case if you have any kind of a suggestion, any kind of an input, feel free. We are always open to have the discussions with you. We will always prefer to have the best possible system. एक इस तरह का हम माहौल बनाकर आगे चलते हैं, wherein as a family we all are supposed to proceed further. Because आपका और हमारा जो रिश्ता, it is not just for a year or so. This relationship is for times to come. बच्चों के लाइफ में स्कूल एजुकेशन एक ऐसी जगह होती है कि जहां पर वो हमेशा जिंदगी के किसी भी मोड़ पर क्यों ना हो, they will always be able to remember those golden days. And this is the golden time in students' life. 10 years time is not a small time. And we all are committed for the cause. Let me assure you one thing, कि मैं हर बच्चे के लिए यहाँ पर the way he or she is having the potential, we are ready to guide them. After all, my PhD degree is what for? हमारा PhD का काम किस लिए काम में आएगा? I am so clear about it. Even if a child is not able to score well in some or the other subjects, or even in all other subjects, there are options available. प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस, रिजल्ट सिर्फ परसेंटेज शेयरिंग के लिए नहीं होता है. मैं पेरेंट्स से फिर से एक बार रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप अपने बच्चों के सिर्फ मार्क्स को ना देखें, मार्क्स के साथ साथ में उनके स्किल्स को देखें. नंबर वन. नंबर टू, बिकॉज ऑफ एनी रीजन इफ योर चाइल्ड इज नॉट स्कोरिंग वेल, प्लीज डू नॉट स्कोल्ड हिम एट होम, प्लीज डू नॉट पनिश हिम, रादर ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इस बच्चे में ऐसी कौन सी खूबी है. हर बच्चे में कुछ ना कुछ खूबी होती है. We all are gifted by the God, and when the God has given us life, must have given some purpose also. अगर ये पर्पस हम लोग समझ पाए तो there is every possibility that we will be able to achieve the better results. I hope this emotional appeal is clear to you all. Right from the day when I am saying it, every child is unique. अगर कोई बच्चा 30% 20% वाला भी अगर होता है तो भी मैं उसे करियर दिखा सकता हूं, इतनी उम्मीद आप रखिएगा. एंड स्कूल हैज गियर्ड अप फॉर ऑल दोस फैसिलिटीज आल्सो, ट्रस्ट मी. एंड दिस रिलेशनशिप इज आफ्टर ऑल ऑलवेज मूविंग ऑन द ट्रस्ट ओनली. हर बच्चे में कुछ ना कुछ उम्मीद है, बस उस उम्मीद को हमें दिखाना है. Trust me, the parents from the outside Aurangabad, they are also on regular basis, they are in touch with me. They are on a regular basis, career guidance is going on. There are some set of the students, those they have made it to the foreign universities. Now the problem is what to do, how to do. And for all that, the students and the parents, they are in touch with us. So the same kind of a support we will be always giving to your lovely ones, because they are also our lovely ones. And that's the reason this our initiative is been acknowledged. Even though our history, if you look at as such, as far as the school is concerned, official अगर स्कूल की इमारत को देखा जाए, गुरुकुल ओलंपियाड स्कूल के नाम के साथ में अगर हिस्ट्री की बात की जाए तो हमारी हिस्ट्री 3 साल की है. बट अगर हम एकेडमिक्स की हिस्ट्री की बात करेंगे तो देन वी हैव द मोर देन 30 years of हिस्ट्री. बट देन इस 3 सालों के हिस्ट्री में भी as a Gurukul Olympiad school, we got the recognition from the entire city, from this entire region. Reflection of that you can see it. Every years our admissions are moving full. अब लॉकडाउन सिचुएशन है, every day I am receiving the calls for the admissions for grade 1, 2 and 3. Not a single admission is available for grade 1, 2 and 3. For limited, some admissions are available in grade 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are limited admissions available. In 9 and 10th, again the admissions are not available. So for these limited admissions also we have opted for one particular process, that's the screening process. And then we are asking the students to complete that procedure, and then they are allowed for the online classes. So dear parents, towards the end, I'll just say that we all are together, not just for 1 year or the 2 years, but then it is for the times to come. So with this, I'll prefer to conclude by saying that please do not go by the numbers and please do not jump on any conclusion. आप में से कोई भी कोई पर्टिकुलर कंक्लूजन पर जंप नहीं करेगा. अगर बच्चे को मैथ्स में मार्क्स कम है या इंग्लिश में मार्क्स कम है या किसी पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट में मार्क्स कम है, प्लीज डू नॉट जंप ऑन एनी कंक्लूजन. बच्चे के लिए करियर सिर्फ 5 सब्जेक्ट या 6 सब्जेक्ट्स नहीं है. जिनके लिए है उन्हें वो करियर का रास्ता दिखा देंगे, रेस्ट एश्योर ऑन दैट पॉइंट. बट जिनके लिए ये नहीं है तो इसके अलावा भी देयर आर मेनी मोर थिंग्स. और फिर आप बोलोगे सर फिर इन्हें सब्जेक्ट क्यों पढ़ाएं. सो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड आवर बेसिक एजुकेशन का पिलर ही होता है जैक ऑफ ऑल एंड मास्टर ऑफ एटलीस्ट वन. बच्चा आगे चल के स्पोर्ट्समैन भी क्यों ना हो, बट उसे भी एसएसटी का ज्ञान जरूरी है, उसे भी मैथ्स का ज्ञान जरूरी है, बेयर मिनिमम ज्ञान जरूरी है. एंड दैट्स द रीजन दैट ऑल दीज सब्जेक्ट्स आर मेड कंपल्सरी टिल द ग्रेड 10. सो प्लीज डू नॉट जंप ऑन एनी कंक्लूजन. अपने घर में का माहौल बिल्कुल खराब ना करें. जिन बच्चों के रिजल्ट्स में at times if you can find some kind of a deviation, I'm not saying कि सारे बच्चों में इसमें होगा. As you all know, school right from the beginning has opted for a transparent result procedure, and that's why the students के marks at times आपको points में भी दिखाई देते हैं. So जो भी realistic evaluation होता है हम आपके सामने रखने की कोशिश करते हैं. My teachers, the mentors, the entire team is always available for the student success. So with this, I'll prefer to conclude my talk by saying all is well. Thank you very much.